The fourth dungeon is very different from any dungeon that we've experienced so far. It's very action heavy. The entire purpose of the dungeon is just like they throw a whole bunch of enemies your way. So it's just like a barrage of enemies. It's going to be a very action oriented dungeon. And I can use the crank on this door, which was previously locked. Let's go, Santiago! Laboratory. Okay. I might need to visit the Duke before I do this, unless I can craft some... No, I can't. Dang, I'm gonna have to... I don't have a choice. I can't do this part without sniper rifle ammo. We're gonna have to go on a bit of a trek to go see the Duke and come back here. But there's just no way I'm gonna be able to do this without sniper rifle ammo. This way. Some new signage in town. This way, Papa! Weird, our dismembered, dead child is writing messages to us. Okay, the Duke wasn't too far away. Just gotta get some sniper rifle ammo.
Ah, my apologies.
Sell off any extra treasures that we have, which seems to be nothing, but we do have some fish. Get that out of our inventory at the very least.
I'm buying this because of our relationship, you know.
And buy a bit of sniper ammo. Sucks that I have to spend... This game knows how to tug at the heartstrings. Yeah, totally, man. What in particular makes you say that? The "this way, Papa" sign? But yeah, I agree. Some moments in this game. I was going to say something, I forget what I was going to say. Oh, I don't like that I have to spend all my money on ammo this playthrough, because I'd rather use it on weapon upgrades that I'm still missing for my perfect file. But I don't have a lot of choice. I turned infinite ammo off, and I don't want to turn it back on unless it's an absolute emergency. I had to earn infinite ammo, so it's not like it's not like I'm cheating and I just have infinite ammo. I had to work very hard to get the infinite ammo. I will turn it on in an emergency if I'm really screwed and I have no ammo, but I'm going to try as hard as I can to avoid doing that. Really don't want to turn it off if I don't turn it on if I don't have to. Lack of ammo is an old school Resident Evil thing. Yeah, totally. The thing with me though is I'm trying to do a full combat run where I kill everything, right? So I have to burn through a lot of ammo in order to do that. Like, I could run away in some instances, but I would rather not. Nice. Espinal got a single. Still nobody out. That's awesome. Ah, he flew up just as I was shooting him, bastard. I'm gonna wait for this guy to perch again, and then I'll shoot him. He should be perching on this flyby. He's gonna perch on the roof again for a sec. Oh, maybe it's the next flyby. There he goes. Nice, and there's a third one right up here, hiding on this pole up here. Okay, that's that. Blackjack David come running on back, whistling loud and merry. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Black Jacket Dave. Two no count. Good start, good start. Okay. There's another guy, two guys in here. One right here. One guy right here. That house is fully explored. I missed something in the other house. Let's go back for that real quick. I've got another huge werewolf thing coming up. At least one. I don't know if they're going to throw more surprises at me. Nice, and I got some sniper ammo there too. So we need our sniper ammo. This door is locked, and it sounds like there's something creepy going on in there. Sneak around back, take this guy out. Normally this is where you first get the Magnum in this treasure chest, but since I already have the Magnum, it's just going to be a bag of cash instead. That's cool though, I'll take 30,000 gold, that's awesome. I've got a document, Mother Miranda gave me a mountain, now I can do lots and lots of Cadeau experiments. This is my secret special laboratory. I did 3 Cadeau experiments today, but they all went pop and made a mess. I put in the Cadeau and then I tried putting wolf blood from a needle into the spine. The person wriggled a lot and then killed my assistant. I could not hold it down, so I put it in a cage. Now I have to feed it. So that's Moreau talking about his twisted experiments and how he turned people into lichens. Okay, we can unlock this door from the inside. But now we've got one of our friends right here. I like this gun. This gun is very effective against these assholes. Alright, got him. Nice. I'm glad I discovered that this gun works well against those guys, otherwise it would have been kind of screwed on this playthrough. Okay, that's that house. Oh, the stream cut out. I'll be happy to get the Sportsnet app again so that I can watch without this bullshit. I'll get it tomorrow. Nice, the Jays scored. What happened? Was it a fielder's choice? I'm guessing Blackjack grounded out into a fielder's choice, but he avoided the double play. Okay, we got a box right here. Oh, it was a sack fly? Oh, you probably saw ahead of me, so Joe Panic is going to hit a sack fly. We use the well wheel right here. And we can bring up the item from the well. Oh, you're saying... Oh, no, it was a sack fly. I don't know, I'm confused. I get it now. Blackjack Davy hit a sack fly. I'm on track now. Okay. That's all for this area. Where am I headed next? There's a couple more side quests I have to tackle before we go to the 4th dungeon. Yes, Blackjack got a sack fly. Okay, cool. Black Jacket Dave. He's got a beautiful black jacket. We're actually going to fight another one of those things right now, and we're going to fight the head honcho, the big one. So I need to get some more ammo for this experience. Go back to the Duke, see what we have to trade with him now. I don't think we have much else.
As you wish.
But I will need to get some more sniper ammo. Okay, sweet. We got a couple things to sell here. And I think that's it. Yeah.
Dissatisfied? I believe this is a fair price.
Nice, you just stole a second. Good stuff. Go yes, go
A
yes,
good
Banal.
deal, if I say so myself. Ah, yes, yes.
Yes, more sniper ammo is what I'm after. Get 10 more bullets for now.
Thank you for your purchase.
And I can probably afford another upgrade here. Yes, let's get this.
These hands are more dexterous than one might think. Have a wonderful adventure.
Thank you, sir. Oh, I'll save while I'm at it too. Oh, that's not even Joe Panic, it's some new guy. Adams? I forget his first name. Riley Adams? From AAA. I shot that goat right in the face. BRB, cool man. And he literally didn't even flinch. That was wild. God damn it. I hate how if you don't confirm the reorganization, then it doesn't complete it. Okay, there we go. Don't want to get rammed by a goat today. Thank you very much. Okay. So this is where we're supposed to go to get to the 4th dungeon. We have the key to open this door now, but there are a couple more side quests to take care of first. Also, there's a new document in here at this laptop. Operation Day 9th of February 2021, recorded by NH, that stands for Night Howl. 11:35 a.m. arrived at site. No sign of EW or RW. Oh, Ethan Winters or Rose Winters. We're Ethan Winters. 12:10 infiltrated village. Engaged with a number of bioweapons. Found evidence of Ethan Winters. Rose Winters. Location unknown. 3:10 established base in church. Plan of operations. This is Lobo, Tundra, and Canine. Search the laboratory. This is all part of Chris Redfield's crew. These are his members' names. NH and UE, analyze mold samples. That's Night Howl and Umber Eyes. And then Alpha, who's Chris Redfield himself. Infiltrate the factory. I'm going to turn on the light so you guys can see me a bit better. It's getting dark outside now. I like to keep a creepy, dark environment for Resident Evil, but we obviously can't do that and stream at the same time with a camera, because then you guys wouldn't be able to see me properly. So there we go. Okay, this side quest, we've got to fight another werewolf, but this is the biggest and most dangerous one. This is going to be pretty intense. But you can kind of cheese this. If you run outside the gate, he won't chase you. It's a bit cheesy, but since we're on the hardest difficulty setting, I'm not taking any chances. But now I can't see him. I don't know where he went. That's scary. Where is he? Oh, there he is. It's not supposed to be over here, so the AI won't actually attack me. It's really cheesy. Okay, I'm out of that ammo. That's no good. Is he dead? Please be dead. Nice. Okay. So that's how you can cheese that guy. He's the biggest, craziest werewolf in the game. We got him. Crystal Ancient Beast. Beautiful. Let's make sure... Yeah, I got all the treasures up here, so this area is good. Oh, I think there's actually some chickens over here that I may have forgotten about. Oh, there's also a box here. Nice. Whatever it takes. Yeah, totally, man. The thing is, like, I would rather not cheese it, but... Okay, I did get those chickens. Yo, what's up? You just missed me cheesing a crazy werewolf. Those crazy werewolf things that we've been fighting the whole time? I just fought the head honcho. He was in this field. You have to come back for him later. Like, he's not in this field to start out with, but when you come back, he's here. And he won't follow you outside this gate, so you can just stand here and shoot you. You just run back this way. And if he accidentally does pass through here, he won't actually attack you because the AI is programmed so that you're supposed to be safe here. So I just stood at the edge and shot at him, and then if he ever came over here, I just backed up. Pretty cheesy, but we got the job done. Ishnaid was cheering me on, and him and I agree, whatever it takes on the hardest difficulty setting. I can cheese the mini-boss a little bit. Okay, and there is one more side quest that I want to do before I jump into the 4th dungeon. Again, we're going to need more ammo for this.
Shall I choose something for you?
I'm tempted to sell off one of my guns that's taking up inventory space. I could use this money to do a bunch of upgrades. You can buy your guns back fully souped up. Like all the upgrades that you do to them, if you sell them, they don't lose their upgrades. You can buy it back with all of the upgrades intact. It's quite expensive, but they're at least there in the inventory with the Duke. And I don't need all these guns right now, so I could sell one since they're all maximum upgraded. Like I'm considering selling the Lemmy. I also have 3 magnums in my inventory. I don't need all 3 of these. I could sell the Wolf's Bane because I have the Stake now fully upgraded, which is a better magnum. I just love this Wolf's Bane magnum. It looks so good. You're gonna play sport with Schnurb. He's feeling remorseful. He'll pop in before bed. Cool, man. Yeah, he was trying to get a hold of me, but obviously I'm not gonna answer while I'm streaming. Yeah, have fun. Have some good rounds of Fortnite. I probably won't be streaming too much longer with this game tonight, maybe an hour, because then I'll probably be done the 4th dungeon in about an hour or so. And then I want to save the 5th and final dungeon for tomorrow, so... If you don't catch the end of the stream, maybe I will be done in enough time to have a round of Fortnite with you guys. Good luck, have fun, thank you. I'm going to avoid selling it for now, but I will sell that handgun if I have to, or one. Oh, that's what I was going to do.
Used to be alive.
It's a tough choice because I love this Wolfsbane Magnum. That's what I think I'm going to sell it though. I've got to sell it because I don't need to have 3 magnums in my inventory, and I now have the stronger Stake Magnum. This is such a beautiful weapon though. I'm going to miss it. It was really good. I can always buy it back later. It's going to be super expensive. It's going to be like $2 million. You'll keep an eye out for me. Cool, man. But I think I got to sell it. And because I sold it, I can now do these upgrades entirely, which is beautiful. That's fully upgraded, the hand cannon.
Thank you for your patronage.
And I can save, quit, have a good one, Ishnaid. Nice. I'm going to go to the bonus tab, extra content shop, and now I can purchase the infinite ammo for that weapon that is fully upgraded. Right here, the hand cannon PZ. There we go. PZ. And we can continue. Nice, so that's another weapon fully upgraded, which is beautiful. And now I've got a ton of money to buy
yes.
ammunition for the rest of the run. So I think that was a good move selling that
I've gotten
Magnum.
some new stock.
Now I can just buy all of the ammunition I want.
Yes, I can see why you'd be interested in that. Please come again. Well then, feel free to peruse.
Is he completely sold out of rifle ammo? Oh man. Okay, that's not good. So I can't buy any more rifle ammo anymore. That's kind of rough.
I saw you eyeing that one.
Each time you buy a med kit, it gets more expensive. I'm kind of curious to see how high the price gets. If he'll sell out of them eventually, or if he just keeps increasing the price of the med kits. Oh yeah, I can sell that meat that I have in my inventory as well, free up some space for that.
Seeking something in particular?
Let's see.
I'm skilled at all sorts of weapons modifications, and will do them for a small fee.
Yeah, there's no reason to have this meat in my inventory, so we'll get rid of that.
Little and often fills the purse, as they say. Do let me know if you find anything else of value.
Save one more time. Okay, last side quest, and then we head on to Dungeon 4. Just want to do a final sweep of the village here, make sure there's nothing I forgot. Oh, there is something I forgot right there. Oh, there's a couple things I forgot. A couple side quests that I forgot about. Okay. I'm glad I remembered that before I went too far. First side quest is behind this house. There's a gate that I couldn't open before, but I now have the crank, which will allow me to open the gate. Is it here? Oh no, it's the other house. My bad. Just popping back in while you update. Cool, right on. I'm just, I forgot about a couple other side quests that I can do, so I'm working on 3 side quests before I go into the 4th dungeon for today. Now that we've got the crank, we can open up this door. Oh, my stream froze again. What's the status on the Jays game? I probably asked you this, Ishnaid, but do you watch baseball at all? If so, what's your team? Who's your team? Are you a Marlins fan or are you a Tampa Bay fan? Because you're from Florida, right? As Blue Jays fans, we very much are not Tampa Bay fans. I like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady. He's the man, but I really do not like the Tampa Bay Rays. They're one of our enemies this season especially. But, you know, I can't blame you for liking the Rays since you're from Florida, so no hard feelings if you like the Rays. 1-0? Okay. Top third. Yeah, my stream's working again. Well, at least we have the lead so far. Oh, you played in high school and you've tried several times to get into it, but you just can't do it. You were a Marlins fan for a bit, never the Rays. Nice. Good to hear. Good to hear. That's what I want to hear. The Marlins are a cool team. They had Giancarlo Stanton for a while before he signed with the Yankees. He's a great player. That was pretty sweet when he was with the Marlins. We get the Pigeon Blood Red Ruby, which is a gemstone that we can put inside the necklace that we have. We have necklace with 2 holes. So we got one of the holes occupied for this pigeon blood ruby, a small ruby that's red as blood. Looks like it can be inserted into something. Marlins are cool for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, if it's not the sport for everyone, baseball, it can be a little bit slow paced sometimes. But I really like the strategic elements of it and the statistical elements. There's just so many statistics and things to keep track of. It's cool. It's a very nerdy sport, baseball. And since I'm such a nerdy kind of guy, I like it. You'd probably watch more if there was a team in Orlando and you could go to games. Yeah, that makes sense. You must try to get out to Magic games whenever you can, though, right? I forgot about the ball labyrinth, so let's do this right now. Mermaid ball, a ball made of metal decorated with a mermaid. This one's cool. Moreau's Reservoir, all the windmills and everything. Not recently, lol. Yeah, obviously because of the pandemic, but hopefully next season. Yeah, I hope you're able to go to some games. I've never been to a Raptors game. Scooch, my other friend that's in the chat right now, him and I got tickets to go to a Raptors game several years ago when we were kids, but we bought them off a scalper and he ripped us off. They were not valid tickets, so we got turned away at the door. So that was our experience trying to go see the Raptors. Very disappointing. And I haven't bothered to try and go see a game since then. I would like to go, though. Yeah, and it was before we lived in Toronto, or before I lived in Toronto. He still lives in Ottawa. I'm in Toronto now. But we just came to Toronto to visit, and we basically blew a lot of our money that we had to spend on Raptors tickets, and then we got fucking ripped off. So it was kind of a terrible experience. But we were kids, and we made the best of it. We had fun anyways. But it was pretty shitty. Some fucking asshole scalper ripping kids off. What a piece of shit. We just got the chartreuse skull. Crystallized human remains found in the labyrinth by the windmills. Nice. You stayed up and watched the 93 World Series and the Joe Carter walk-off homer sealed the deal for me being a fan. Yeah, totally. Do you remember who was on the team at the time? I think it was... It might have been before Vince Carter, but I feel like it was during the Vince Carter years. Jason, do you remember? Yeah, watching the World Series, watching the Blue Jays win the World Series from a very young age definitely sealed the deal for us. I don't remember it as vividly as Jason because he's a few years older than me, but I remember being in the living room with my dad, and my dad was fucking freaking out, and it was all very exciting, and I fell in love with the Blue Jays just because of how happy my dad was. Oakley, McGrady, Carter. Okay, nice. That's a good team. Yeah, it would have been a great game to go see, but we got fucked over. That team was fun, for sure. Okay. On our way to the next shop, we were heartbroken. Yeah, man, it was very disappointing. I never got ripped off by Blue Jays scalpers. I've bought a lot of Blue Jays tickets off scalpers, and they've always been legit.
Do let me know if you find anything else of value.
I'm going to backtrack a bit. There's a drawbridge down here that we couldn't access before, but now that we have the crankshaft, we can use it on this drawbridge. This is actually a big side quest right here. There's a whole bunch of hidden things across this bridge. We have another motorboat that we can climb into. But yeah, so watching the Blue Jays with my dad during the World Series was obviously huge as a kid. But the other thing that sealed it for me was once my dad fell in love with baseball during that time, he asked me if I wanted to play baseball, and him and my mom got me into playing baseball. And that's when I really, really fell in love with baseball, was when I started playing it. Because up until that point, I enjoyed it. I didn't really understand it very much. But once I started playing it, it was a whole next level of enjoyment. It was just like so much fun to play. I had so much fun hitting. I had so much fun running around in the outfield catching pop flies. It really scratched my sports itch as a kid. So I played baseball for many years, and I had a great experience doing so. And that's what truly made me fall in love with baseball. And I followed the Jays, but they were really terrible through the 90s after they won the World Series. They were fucking horrendous. But I went to games as a kid, and I even got a baseball at a batting practice. That was all pretty fun. And then I fell out of it for a while when I went to university and was really into music, forgot about baseball. And then as an adult, I rediscovered my passion and love for baseball. So it's come full circle for me now, which is pretty cool. I haven't been able to play recently because of COVID. Our team hasn't played for the last 2 years, but I did join another team, so hopefully we'll be able to play in 2022, next summer. So with this challenge, we have to light these torch braziers. I guess I could just use my handgun. Do I have any ammo? Yeah, I do, okay. We just have to light these torch braziers to open up these doors. There's number 1. Got a bunch of gold in here. Number 2 is right here. Wait for it to come back around, and there we go. Now we need this zombie's help. You think you've been to 7 different MLB stadiums? Live games are great. Nice, man. That's super cool that you've been to that many stadiums. Being in Canada, we've only been to 1 stadium ourselves, because we just have the Jays Stadium. But Scooch and I have a dream of visiting Fenway Park one day, because that's such a legendary stadium. Which stadiums have you been to each night? Nice, Teoscar's up with 0 out and 2 guys on. That's amazing. We need to get this guy lit on fire and bring him over to this torch brazier. I mean, technically we used to have Expo Stadium, but obviously the Expos are no longer a team, so we don't have that MLB Stadium anymore. Olympic Stadium, that's what it was called. Yeah, I called it Expo Stadium. Cool, we got all the treasure in there. This tomb has been raided. Technically, that ballpark still exists. It's just not used for Major League Baseball anymore. But yeah, Fenway Park would be really fun to go. I want to go to Fenway Park when the Jays are playing there and watch the Jays play the Red Sox. Mariners, Braves, Cubs, Mets, Tigers, Rockies, Royals. Cool, man. You should go to a Marlin game sometime. Cross that off your list as well. I guess you should even go to Tropicana Field and watch the Rays, just so you can say you've seen a game there as well. That would be really fun to visit all the stadiums eventually. Wrigley is sick. Yeah, Wrigley is another classic stadium for sure. Even Yankee Stadium, to an extent, has a lot of history. It's gone through 3 iterations, but it's still the same building. There's still a lot of history there. Use the well wheel right here. Wrigley was amazing. Saw Sosa hit a homer. Nice, man. That's sick. When you saw the Cubs, that's amazing. Back in the glory days. Well, I say glory days, even though they won the World Series a couple seasons ago. I guess they're a pretty amazing team right now. But Sosa, classic player right there. Fuck. Grichuk grounded into double play. We couldn't score with nobody out and 2 men on. That sucks. It's frustrating. I forgot to look at the flavor text for the Golden Lady statue. Statue based on Dimitrescu. That's narcissistic. Nice. Okay, and we have a lockpick right here. And some metal scrap. Oh, mine, rather. Alright, boys, see you later. Cool, man. Peace out. Pipe bomb. We've got some shotgun ammo. Oh, yeah, we've got to lift up these 2 lights right here. Push those. That'll lift up this section. Got some shotgun ammo over here. Then I need to push down this cart. Push this cart over. This clears the path so that we can cross over. We're trying to get into that cell right there, which is locked, but if you go over the top, you figure out the puzzle. Not fall like I just did. You can kind of sidle your way across this diagonally. Up across here. And down into the prison cell. Nice, and we get the other missing emerald or ruby piece that we needed for the necklace. Large pigeon blood ruby. And there's some magnum ammo and some flashbangs down there. So that's all pretty sweet. That should be all the treasure in here. Nice. And I will read the flavor text for the next ruby that we just got. A large pigeon blood ruby, a large ruby that's red as blood. Looks like it can be inserted into something. Cool. We got that. Working our way through the side quests, getting to Dungeon 4. So I took the motorboat across the river. Did I read this before? Yeah, I did read that before. Now we're going to jump back into the motorboat, and we can take it the opposite direction as well. So if I just do a U-turn, turn back around, then we'll go down the river to the other side, and there's a couple treasures waiting for us down at the other end as well. This is the second last side quest, and we've got one more, and then we can head to Dungeon 4. So this is the bridge that we opened up before. This is where I will jump off the boat eventually, but we're going to go down to the other end of the river first. And we go burling down and down the white water. Alright, and we can dock up here. We got 2 paths to take. Over to the left is just a little fishing hole. So we can get these guys. This is a special golden fish. It's worth extra money. And can also be combined for an excellent dish to prepare that will upgrade your speed, but we already got that upgrade, so that's sweet. And we're going to go into this cave. This is kind of a cool cave, it's creepy. There's all this growth in here. But then we find out that it's actually writhing and moving. You can see in the distance some of the branches are moving and twisting like tentacles. So this thing is alive in a sentient kind of way. We might discover more about that. Got some heavy artillery, which is sweet, lots of ammunition, an antique coin, which we can sell for a lot of money, some more money, and a laptop, strangely enough, and some ammunition, artillery crates. Check this out. DNA sequencing complete. 99.95% match to the Dulvey mutamycete. The deviation of 0.05 can presumably be attributed to the artificial changes by humans, which means this is probably the source. Further investigation into how the connections managed to find and extract the mold is needed. The fungal colony is spread out under the entire village. When you take the Baker incident into account, the hosts of the mutamycete are part of the network of consciousness. If that network is linked to here, then we could assume this organism here is data storage. If that's the case, then what data is Miranda after? So that is a document that ties into Resident Evil 7 and explains some of the origins of... Oh yeah, I forgot about these assholes. It explains some of the origins of the virus. Because in Resident Evil 7, you never discover the origin. But it ties into this game. So if you take the time to read all the documents and piece together all the cutscenes and all the documents, all the written words in the game, you can piece together the story. It's kind of cool how it's like that. You need to solve everything yourself and piece it all together. They don't just lay it all out for you in cutscenes. You have to take the time to put the missing links together and then do an investigation. But that's one of the documents that ties Resident Evil 7 to Resident Evil 8, so that's pretty sweet. And I think I got all of the treasure there. Let me just double check. Yes, I did. Okay, sweet. Beauty. Now we can head back into the village for our last side quest, and then on to Dungeon 4. So here's where we started at the drawbridge. We can park the boat back here. Head up the stairs. I'm going to pass by the Duke one more time. Oh, and I'll take a look at the antique coin flavor text, the item that we just picked up. This is an item straight from Resident Evil 7, further tying that whole cave to the Resident Evil 7 story. Intricately designed coin, looks like one from the Baker house. Yeah, exactly, that was from the Baker house in Resident Evil 7. Which takes place almost exclusively inside the Baker house.
Welcome, Ethan.
See if I have anything to sell off here. Just some fish, and this fine fish. Anything else? Don't think so. Okay. Sell that.
As always, a trustworthy, fair exchange.
I still can't buy any rifle ammunition.
Uh-huh.
I pretty much upgraded all of my weapons, so I don't have much to spend money on anymore. It's a pretty fair game to just use my money for... Oh, I'm gonna save... Pretty fair game to just use my money to purchase ammunition and first aid kits and things like that at this point, because I've pretty much purchased everything else in the game that you can purchase. So it's cool. Any additional money I can get, I can use for artillery for my Village of Shadows playthrough that we're trying to beat, the hardest max difficulty setting of Resident Evil 8. And it's the only thing I have left to do to get my Platinum Trophy. I still have a couple outstanding challenges that don't count towards the Platinum Trophy that I will be doing at some point. But as far as the Platinum Trophy goes, this playthrough will be the end of it, which is sweet. I'll have my Platinum Trophy after I beat the game on Village of Shadow difficulty. So this is where we're supposed to go to head to Dungeon 4, but we're actually going to veer left because there's another side quest over here. Otto's Mill. I'm going to head to Otto's Mill. That's not a creepy looking building. There's a crow. Nice, I got the one that was trying to fly away too. Can I get its treasure? Yes, I can. Beautiful. $2,000 ain't bad. Nice. There's a secret under here. It's one of the 20 goats of warding that you have to collect. I already got it, so it's not there anymore. Okay, so we're heading up into the mill. Oh, forgot about you. That reminds me, there's a rare pig that I have to go get too before I head into Dungeon 4. Clear some space for this. There we go. Good thing they give you lots of ammunition and things. This part's pretty tough. We've got a pretty intense enemy to take down right here. I'm hoping this gun will do a lot of the heavy damage for me. Shit, I missed. I don't think he can come through this door, so if I stand here I should be okay. Nasty. He doesn't sound too happy though. Where is he? We got some wraith creatures flying around as well. See if I can peg those guys with the handgun. Fuck. I'm kind of cornered right now. Even if I wanted to get out into the room, it's not the easiest scenario. No, I don't want to reload that because I need that ammo for this gun. Okay, that wasn't the best idea. We're just gonna do it in here. I don't want to hide like a bitch. Let's try and just do it. Oh man, that's not good. Probably gonna take a hit right here. Unless I can... I wanted to shoot the barrel, but I couldn't get to it in time. And kind of keep running back and forth. Oh no, I didn't mean to use that heal. That sucks. It's a wasted heal potion. More wraiths? What the hell? Oh fuck. The hell away from me, you fucking freak. Is he dead? Nice. Okay, now I can take care of these wraiths. The hell away from me. You're still alive? Fuck you! Piece of shit. Stay down. Alright, thank you. They look a bit more scary than Keith do. Yeah, just a little bit. Giant crystal axe, nice. You can actually go through a figurine collection. It's a side... It's like you can collect all the figurines in the game of each character and each monster. So if you go into the figurine menu, you get a nice close-up of those guys. They look pretty creepy. They've got nasty faces with like a beak that comes out and they try to suck your blood through the beak. Thankfully they weren't able to use that move on me right there. I avoided that. But yeah, it's not cool. Let me see what the... Okay, we still have some treasures hiding in this room. There's always a couple things that are hard for me to find in this room. And yeah, this is our last side quest. Nice, there we go. And then we can head to the 4th dungeon finally. Yeah, they're just a little bit worse than Keys. Just a tad. Actually, electric Keys in Breath of the Wild are pretty brutal. Getting electrocuted is no fun. But they're not as scary as those guys. July 8th. Today's the day the Jolly Merchant stops by. He always gives me old newspapers. I know Miranda forbids them, but news of the outside world is always so fascinating. There's one thing that piqued my interest in the last one. It was an article about some medicine company. I don't remember the name, but their emblem looked familiar. It was the same symbol on the giant's chalice. I'm pretty sure I saw the same one painted on the walls in the cave, too. That radiating umbrella image really stands out. What's some outsider company emblem doing here? I wonder if it had anything to do with that man that stayed here all those years ago. Nah, I'm overthinking it. That's obviously the Umbrella logo, and the Umbrella Corporation is responsible for most of the viral outbreaks through the Resident Evil franchise. So there aren't a whole lot of ties to Umbrella in this game, but that's one of the ties to Umbrella right there, that document, so it's cool. This game does actually fit in with Umbrella. We'll find out towards the end of the game. There are some pretty cool tie-ins. Got a couple more treasures. What did I get? Father Nicola's antique angel statue that was once treasured by Nicola, one of the 4 founders. Nice, so I've got 3 of the founders' items. I'm missing 1. I'll get it eventually. Read that. Read that. I think there's a couple of these crystallized things that I didn't read yet. Crystal Moreau I didn't read. Moreau's crystallized remains feels like it's looking at me. It's creepy. I read that one. Crystal Dimitrescu crystallized remains, elegant yet horrifying. Crystal torso. Oh yeah, I read that one before. Giant crystal axe. Crystallized remains of a creature and its axe. It's too big to use. Crystal ancient beast. Crystallized remains of a prehistoric looking creature. Crystal beast. Crystallized remains of a wolf-like creature. And I think I read all of the other ones. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. So we're good to keep going. And that should be that for this Otto's Mill. Got a couple lichens to take care of on the way back. Thought you could sneak around the trees, huh? Okay, and I don't think there's anything down at the end of the river here. Yeah, nothing here. Okay, that does it for the last side quest. I'm gonna go see the Duke one more time, just before I pop into the dungeon. This is going to be an intense experience. This dungeon is very formidable. Even on easier settings, this is a very, very challenging dungeon. It's just a fight gauntlet. I'm going to be fighting a ton of enemies. And I don't know if I have the ammunition to pull this off right now. I'm going to try my best to avoid using the infinite ammo that I got for my gun upgrades. If I run into trouble, like if I take a few tries and I can't get it done, I might have to resort to infinite ammo.
Oh, good.
But I'm going to try my
just
best
thinking
not
of
to.
ways to pass the time.
I'll try my best not to use infinite ammo. We can sell one of these giant crystal axes. That's good. We'll sell off this fish and this meat and this poultry.
Your coin.
And that's all I want to sell for now.
This is all an investment, Ethan.
Buy a bit more shotgun ammo.
I saw you eyeing that one.
And I might as well get a bit of handgun ammo over here.
Uh-huh.
Wow, the price of the medicine keeps rising.
Next we meet.
I wasn't sure if it would stop getting more expensive at some point, but it keeps just growing in price every time I buy one. Maybe it'll stop at 100,000 or something. It would be sweet if it stopped at a certain point. Then that would be part of my 100% completion, getting the medicine to maximum cost at the shop.